Hey everyone, I hope you've been enjoying your very nice day today. We only got to 75 degrees here in South Bend, but there were some parts of Michiana that saw the first 80 of the year. And that's going to be the first one we saw for Michiana to reach 80 degrees. Now, normally here, specifically in South Bend, we get to our first 80 degree on April 25th. Now, we might have another shot tomorrow if we don't see a lot of that lake breeze really moving through. It could give us our first 80 tomorrow, bring us in a little bit early, but more likely going to be seeing that big drop down in temperatures in the next couple of days. It could end up putting us actually behind on our first 80 here in South Bend. So we'll talk more about that and what we're expecting over the next 10 days in that 10-day forecast. But again, for the rest of our night, look at these beautiful skies. We'll be staying clear throughout our entire night. Temperatures actually barely even getting below 70 degrees by the time we actually see sunset. So if you have any late night plans, no issues whatsoever. It's actually going to be very nice. And even into tomorrow, still maintaining this very nice forecast. A little cool in the morning. Some of us could be in those mid to upper 40s, but afternoon temps yet again into those low to mid 70s. It's going to be a very nice day, an enjoyable one to and from work for tomorrow. But we're looking at the MoCast. I know you're probably got to get those chores done. It is that time of the year where the grass is starting to really grow. Today and tomorrow both looking good. So next couple hours you should have time to mow the lawn tomorrow. Also doing good. Tuesday, not so much. We're been talking about this. I've been first alerting you about these rain chances. We're going to see two distinct little chances of that rain. First, with the warm front that's going to be moving in first in our Tuesday morning. That could bring us a handful of these showers, but noticing 5 p.m. there's a lot of these storms out here just to the east of that low pressure system right there. That's where we're watching for those biggest threats for those storms. As we get into our overnight, these storms could eventually get into our region, and we're watching by our very, very late Tuesday and maybe your first couple hours on your Wednesday, you could see a handful of those storms trying to pull through, but still, we're not exactly in the center of that threat level for a lot of us. We're really just on this fringes of seeing the unlikely chance of seeing those storms here in Michiana. Only a real expectation is some of these storms could try to make their way just enough to clip just into parts of Michiana, more likely out toward parts of maybe Stark and Pulaski County. LaPorte are going to be a little difficult because with how these storms are going to be moving, it's going to try to make its way across the lake, and you know that lake's still pretty chilly out there. If you're taking a little bit of a trip to the beach today, probably had a bit of a cold out there. It's definitely in there. But again, we're going to be seeing these temperatures staying warm over the next couple of days, despite the rain chances staying in the 70s through tomorrow or Tuesday or Wednesday. Rain chances still there for the Wednesday forecast. Now, could see a little bit of a break on our Thursday. Rain showers trying to pop back in on our Friday, but noticing temperatures starting to fall down into the 50s by that next weekend. Luckily, this coming weekend is not going to be wet, staying at 0% both Saturday and Sunday, but about 20 degrees cooler than temperatures we saw for today. And I want to mention one last thing. We could see the possibility of a little bit of frost in some areas. If you have any of those areas that are prone to the frost, we could be seeing on Saturday night and Sunday night temperatures getting pretty close to freezing as we reach the lowest point. But luckily in that extended forecast by our next work week, temperatures getting back into the 60s by our next Wednesday.